it's looking out very cutesy. I feel like we can do something kind of weird with this. There's some key changes. I don't know how I'm gonna do all of that. I need something new here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's find a better sound. It's kind of a bit like Dirt Off Your Shoulders. Let's see if I can make it work. This December, I did my first ever 12 Days of Christmas series. Every day, I took vocals from random music videos I found off my YouTube homepage, ones for songs I hadn't heard before, put the vocals into Logic, and then tried to make a track to go with them without hearing the original versions. It wasn't about getting the song right necessarily, but more about the creative process and trying not to overthink all the small decisions, just getting something down, making something I thought sounded cool with the vocals. Some of them came together pretty easy, some of them were a lot more challenging, but they were all a lot of fun to make, and I discovered a lot of new music. So this compilation will be all 12 episodes back to back, so you can see them all in one place. So with that said, let's get into it. The full 12 Days of Christmas series, producer edition. Let me know which one's your favorite in the comments. All right, let's go. Let's see what we're working with. I think I kind of want to go in like a dark pop direction. So I might just start out, I think, just with the bass line. Let's see what bass sounds are in here. I feel like maybe more of like a Reese bass sound or something. That's kind of cool. This feels pretty good. I'm going to start going in with some drums. I don't want there to feel like it's dragging since the top line is kind of a bit more floaty, elongated. So I think I'm going to just go with a 4 on the floor pattern here. Okay, we need some percussion. Just this little thing. Put a little bit of Pan Man on that so it has a little movement. Maybe we'll add some of the one knob pumper on this bass line also. Then it needs some kind of pluck, I think. I think something like that could work. Clean it up a little bit. I'm trying a bit of crystallizer on this pluck just to add some texture, make it a little bit more interesting. Honestly, the default kind of adds a cool layer to it. Add a bit of reverb. Bring that down quite a bit. Let's find this first verse. Start out with this bass. I think I'm going to do a little bit of filtering just to give it a bit more dimension. Start on this bass. This will be where everything comes off. And we'll filter back down in the second verse. Let's just put some effects in and then I would say this is done. I don't know if this really fits in, but I'm going to use it. Let's fade that out. Okay, I think my version is done. I think it's looking out very cutesy. I don't think it could be avoided with this top line. We're going to listen to mine. Let me know what you think in the comments.
shuffle that it's not delicious. I got sweat on body, no, not yet on fly check. I'm not cute anymore.
Let's see what we're working with here.
I'm getting tweaky, I'm heading out, bitch, I'm onto something.
I feel like we can have to do something kind of weird with this. So like high energy, it's a little bit unhinged, typical Slayyyter. I might just lay down a kick and then go straight into a bass line and just find some kind of synth hook that can really anchor the whole production to start out with. So let's get a kick in here. Let's find a bass sound. Let's see what's in this Moon Boy pack. I know I need to fix the timing on that. I think this could be cool. I think I'm gonna add a hi-hat in here. This. The vocals feel a little rushed, but I can't tell if that's just the recording. Let's try this one. Let's find some kind of little pad or something. Put some FXEQ on the drums for a little extra saturation. I think I'll put something else in this section. The timing's a little different. Maybe we need a different sound. Something with the sound can work. Let's try it. Let's see if this fits over here also. I think I'm going to add a snare into these little post hook sections. I'm going to do some filtering on the bass, make it a bit more dynamic. I think I can probably even go down a bit more, the verse.
I'm getting tweaky, I'm heading out, bitch, I'm onto something. Learn of the speakers, do not piss me off. Paris to New York, what you standing for? Crank it!
Okay, cool. I'm just going to add some effects and then I think this is done. I want to use this reverse snare for sure. It's always my go-to. And then the hook. All right, my version, it's done. This one was really fun to work on. I'm excited to hear the original, but let's listen to mine first. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, here we go.
I'm getting tweaky, I'm heading out, bitch, I'm onto something. I stray just like a dog addicted to that heavy fucking. I wanna get on it, jump on and ride it until the morning. I'm leaving this party, it's shit and these bitches boring. Call up your dealer, it's that time of night. Let me get you right, let me get you right. Crank it up, learn of the speakers, do not piss me off. Paris to New
see what we're working with. Okay, there's a lot to work with in there. There's some key changes. I don't know how I'm gonna handle all of that. I'm gonna find a bass to work with first and the hook. I think this can work. Let's put a kick in here. Put a snare in. Add a little delay to the hi-hat here. And let's add something in the high end, another synth. Put a little bit of reverb on this. It just kind of like intensifies the vibrato a little bit. Okay, let's just spread these parts out really quick. See where they fit. We can use that, but we gotta change a few notes. And I'll probably filter this after the fact. I should go. Okay, then I think we come in with a different key here. Let's see what key it is. And then we get this again. Are we going up another whole step? Okay, and then where are we going after that? Another one? This, just do, so we go 2. Okay, now we gotta figure out this thing in here. It's just chromatic. Okay, just to figure out something for the verse. I was on my knees and I prayed that she would show me through the light. Give her everything, she was like a dream reflecting on the light. I don't know if I should go with something like that for the section. I want your body. Maybe. I'm so undecided if that should go into the long notes or if it should stay. I'm gonna do some filtering on the bass. I was on my knees and I prayed that she would show me through the light. And I feel like the beginning should be full. Let's filter in this synth also on just the bridge. Maybe we just need a little pad to go in here. This is pretty much done. I'm just going to put some effects in. This is at the start of the verse. This is going to be the transition out of the pre-chorus. Or maybe that instead. Try both of those. That can go into the pre. All right, this is done. I think it came out pretty cool. Let's take a listen to my version and you let me know what you think in the comments. Here we go.
I was on my knees and I prayed that she would show me through the light. Give her everything, she was like a dream reflecting on the light. And I know that she could be bad for me, but I'm so damn hypnotized. She said, I want your body, but down a virgin calling. Sitting for no, I would never. Sing to me, my forever Aria. Drink me, the eternal bond. Drink me, let me be your God. Take me with your Aria. Aria, Aria. When I'm alone, I feel a touch and lethal sacrifice. So when she calls my name, I'll be by her side every night. Her melody isn't affecting me, but I still long for Aria. She said, I want your body, but down a virgin calling. Sing for no, I would never. Sing to me, my forever Aria. Drink me, the eternal bond. Drink me, let me be your God. Take me with your Aria. Aria, Aria. Things
Let's see what we're working with.
in the gym.
All right, this seems like a really fun vibe. I think I'm going to start with drums. I think I want kind of a big clap, so I'm going to layer a few together. Let's just start with this one. Will be kind of in the center. This and put a snare. Let's find a bass line.
She's dancing in a club. The boys all want to come. They keep on telling one. Go get the way time.
I don't know if this should just come again, but filtered.
Get the way time. Tell them if my bitch is running.
So what if we put a synth above that bass line on a third or fifth, maybe fifth? Okay, let's just find a better synth sound for this. I feel like that just adds a nice lift on top for the hook. I'm going to try to find a pad to fill in some of those gaps in the bass line. Maybe I can put crystallizer on that. Let's try and find something for this little verse thing. We need something new here. Maybe actually a pad this time.
It's not that complicated. She's not too easy on me. It's just a fashion, baby.
I have the arrangement pretty much done. I'm just gonna add some effects. That could be like kind of a stomp type thing. All right, my version is done. I think it came out all right, but you let me know what you think in the comments. All right, let's take a listen.
In the gym, get her body tight. She's locked in, got her money right. It's a sin, God made her so fine. Yeah, he took his time, made in Aphrodite. It's not that complicated. She's not too easy on me. It's just a fashion, baby. Ready for a good time. She's super educated. Nothing but money on her mind. I wanna tell her that she's faking it high. 90s girl with a painted face. Come here, honey, let me stick that bass. 6-inch heels with a 6 appeal. Come here, honey, let me come here, honey. She's dancing in a pump. The boys all want the room. They keep on blowing one. She's dancing in a pump. The boys all want the room. They keep on blowing one. Go get the waiter. Tell him that my bitches wanna dance on the table. Can you take a picture of that ass? Turn the flash on. Tell him that my bitches wanna take all their clothes off. Let 'em pop off.
Let's see what we're working with here.
Baby, if my heart was a house.
Such an interesting concept lyrically, and I love all of those really dissonant harmonies. Some really cool stuff going on in there. So I think we can do some fun things. I'm just going to start on this first section. Let's just put a kick in to start out with. I think I want kind of like a harder bass, as usual. Okay, now that I have that bass in that section, I'm going to add a few more things here in the drums. Do I want to clap? Maybe? Okay, I'm going to put this hi-hat in here. Okay, so I want something else to happen in the section after that. Something that has a little bit more movement, not just those long notes in the bass. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's find something to put in this space.
It's too dangerous, baby, contagious. Yeah, I promise you that I am only saving lives. I'll let you.
I like this, but I kind of want to try out a couple other presets.
Dangerous, baby, contagious. Yeah, I promise you that I am only saving lives. I'll let you in.
It's a little bit brighter. Kind of like them both together. I want to put that into the hook as another layer. Okay, then this needs to go to a C. put tremolator on this. Okay, then we need like something in the high end in this section. Okay, this could work. Let me just fix this synth patch really quick. I just want to fix the drums, take some things out of some spots and all of that, and then smooth out these transitions. I think this section is going to be full. This is full. I am only saving less. I'll let you in. You'll be closer than any. Saving less. I'll let you in. Then this little transition thing. But I might give you the key. But I hope you're ready. Okay, I'm gonna do some filtering. I'm just gonna add some effects in now. This one's kind of tough with the transitions. I don't know why, but okay, the first thing I want is a riser. Okay, then we can have an impact. Let's try this thing in here. Okay, then here we need the little breath. Okay, my version is done. There are a few challenging things on this one, and this could have just been because of the choices I made. Some of the transitions were a little bit hard, but I think I figured it out in the end. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let's listen to my version. Here we go. Baby, if my heart was a house, you could take a look around, look around, look around. You can make yourself at home, take a seat on the couch, but whatever you do, baby, don't go into that room with the lock and the key, 'cause there's a couple things about me I don't think you wanna touch, wanna hear, wanna see. Whatever you do, baby, don't go into that. It's too soon to think about that. It's too dangerous, maybe contagious. Yeah, I promise you that I am only saving less. I'll let you in. You'll be closer than anybody has ever been. So use your imagination. Oh, I'm saying that my heart was a house. You could take a look around, look around, look around. You can make yourself at home, take a seat on the couch, but whatever you do, baby, don't go into that room with the lock and the key, 'cause there's a couple things about me I don't think you wanna touch, wanna hear, wanna see. Whatever you do, if you keep on pushing me, then I might give you the key. But I hope you're ready. Ready. Go. All right, let's see what we're working with. I'm not 100% sure where I'm gonna go with this. I think I'll start with the drums. All right, put a kick in here. And we need a snare. This one, I think. This one. Then we need some hats. Okay, let's find some kind of pad. Maybe some keys like that. I'm not sure if I love this preset. Okay, so I think I can use the same bass line in the verse, but I feel like in the pre, it needs to switch up to something else. So from here.
Now, 'cause it's cold when you said to me, say you want me back.
So I feel like maybe I can pull something in from one of those keys.
Say you want me back. Know I look good, but my life's on track. Didn't mess it up, you be on this jet. Sipping champagne with the girl I want me back. Know I look good, but my life's on track.
Maybe we do that same bass line or same bass rhythm, but following those chords.
When my life's on track. Didn't mess it up, you be on this jet. Sipping champagne with the girl I.
Then I gotta decide if I want the keys in all three of these.
Say you want me back. Know I look good, but my life's on track. Didn't mess it up.
It could be cool. Maybe we build it up or something. I want to add a bit of the FX EQ from Isotope onto the keys just to give it a little bit more depth. Okay, I think in this last verse or bridge, whatever this section is, I want to add in maybe like some kind of synth strings. One of these could work.
Cold like winter, stand in the rain and my tears blending and it helps with the pain. Took the ice from my tears and I put it in my chain and some Cartier frames.
Maybe.
You remember when you let me outside in the cold like winter, stand in the rain and my tears blending and it helps with the pain.
Maybe this is better. I think this is pretty much done. It's a pretty simple track. I'm just gonna put in some effects.
Champagne with the girl I.
That can go in at the verse. This can come in the pre. All right, my version is done. It's definitely a bit different from what I normally do, but today I stayed, I think, a bit more true to the original vocal and went more the pop R&B route. So let me know what you think in the comments. Here we go.
Did say what you meant to me. If I saw it right now, could you felony? Have you ever seen a pop star blowing smoke rings in the back of a black child Hummer Jeep? Ha ha ha, so you want me now? 3:35 on my flight touchdown. Now you only mad 'cause I'm here right now. In your city, but I'm on this. Oh, once I was a good girl, only love. Once I was a good girl, only love, baby. Until you walked in and messed up my vibe. Once I was a sweet girl, all for you until I had to feel those things you do to me. To freeze my tears, had to put you on ice. Broke me as if I'm your enemy, and you wonder why I ain't on the same energy. Or you wonder why I changed like the weather, seeing need a cold now, 'cause it's cold when you said to me. Say you want me back. Know I look good, but my life's on track. Didn't mess it up, you be on this jet. Sipping champagne with the girl I love. Once I was a good girl, only love. Once I was a good girl, only love, baby. Until you walked in and messed up my vibe. Once I was a sweet girl, all for you until I had to feel those things you do to me. To freeze my tears, had to put you on ice. Cold like winter, oh so bitter, stone cold killer. Thin line till you come watch your mind flicker. You remember when you let me outside in the cold like winter, stand in the rain and my tears blending, and it helps with the pain. Took the ice from my tears and I put it in my chain, and some Cartier frames.
Let's see what we're working with.
All the lights all went out.
I'm going to throw in a kick just to start for a bit of foundation, but I think I actually want to start with figuring out the bass. I want kind of a pulsating, driving bass. And I'm going to turn on the arpeggiator. Let's just start with this. Okay, I think this can work. Gotta just fix the timing a little bit. This is one of those ones where there is like a weird gap here. This is kind of a weird bass line, but that's okay. So I think that works for there. And then this is going to come back, but I think it's only going to be half.
And the city was asleep.
Yeah, that's better. So I'm going to start with filtering this bass. We need to do the low end also. I think I'm going to add a bit of pumper on here just to increase that kind of sidechain effect. Okay, now let's figure out the rest of the drums. So definitely want a snare and a clap. And I think I'm going to layer a couple claps in. Let's do that. It's kind of boxy. Put some FX EQ on this. Okay, let's find some percussion. I want something we can make chords with for the hook. Let's just put some bass notes in here. I'm going to use that same pad and do some chords for the verse. So then we have the same thing that's going to come here. So we're going to filter this a little bit, mostly just coming out of the pre. I'm going to do another layer of this same chord progression with a different inversion. Just add some lift in a different pad for the hook, especially the last one. So let's find a better sound for this. I'm going to process this a bit more. I'm going to put reverb on. One last thing I want to add, same chord progression, probably just the same one I added in here, I'm gonna put it into an arpeggiator with a little pluck. Okay, my version is done. I feel like I went full Robin on this one, but let's take a listen and let me know what you think in the comments. All right, here we go. All right, let's take a listen.
$600 to fix my car.
I think I want to figure out the chord progression first. So maybe I'm going to start with bass and just kind of map that out a bit so I can have kind of an outline to work with for everything else. So let's find that hook section. I'm going to put a kick down just as a little foundation on top of the metronome. I kind of want to add a little distortion to it, maybe. Let's see what's in here. Kind of want like a little arpeggiator type thing. You guys, I had a few more notes in this. I think I'm going to try crystallizer on it. put someone pumper on this.
Just like sipping on straight syrup, sugar sticky soda.
I'm gonna try to do some drums now. I'm gonna put this one. Let's try these. Need some hi-hats. I think that can be just like one layer. Okay, I need another little hi-hat sound. Okay, this is gonna go in between that. Put a clap. This one I think is good. I want to find, I think, some chords for the verse. Let's start the second verse here. I want some lower notes in that. Put a filter on this. I think in the second verse, I'm gonna have the bass come back in. Oh, we gotta change the chords. Okay, I'm gonna put the filter on this also, but I think just for the section. We're gonna put this arpeggiator in the verses. Put a little filter on that. Okay, I think my version is done. Let's take a listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. $600 to fix my car, worth every penny to get to you. Somebody's daughter on bass guitar. Nobody chokes me up the way you do. $600 to miss our flight, so we stay in Dallas another night. I wanna pour you in my cup. One taste is all it takes to wake me up. Feel it in my blood. I know you feel it. let's see what we're working with.
You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya.
I think I'm just gonna jump right in and try to find a bass. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put some drums in. I could do 4 on the floor. I think that's too much. Let me throw a snare first. I can make it around the snare. Okay, I'll do my usual pan-man, 1 knob combo on here. Let's find some kind of synth or something to go on top of this. Need some energy in the track. It's kind of a bit like Dirt Off Your Shoulders, but it kind of works actually. Okay, maybe we start out with this little riff thing. Then we're gonna come in with a different bass in the verses. Something more like a Reese bass, I think.
You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya. You ain't never heard this type of flow regression on ya. Tidal wave, it's about to go. You ain't never dominate when I see you blow. You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya. You ain't never heard this.
Okay, then I'm gonna put some of these little blip sounds in the verse.
You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya. You ain't never heard this type of flow regression on ya. Tidal wave, it's about to go. You ain't never dominate when I see you blow.
Okay, then let's put this on a separate track and we'll filter it. Okay, I have an idea. Let's use this little riff thing and we'll just cut these out. Okay, let's put a filter on the bass also.
But show we about to show ya. You ain't never heard this type of flow regression on ya. Come do. Looking good, looking fine, looking. You love it.
Okay, I don't know about this, but let's just add some effects and see if that can amp this up a little bit. I just feel like it's not hitting, but you know, whatever. We're just gonna go with it. Put this little breath at the beginning of the verse.
You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya.
Okay, and then there's kind of, I can hear a little bit of like a siren in the intro coming through in the vocals. So let's put something like that in. You know, I like a siren. Maybe this. Sure. Okay, then maybe we can even put a little reverse into that first part of the verse here. Let's put this in here. This is gonna go into the hook. Another reverse into the hook. And then we need an impact. Okay, I think my version is done. I don't know about this one. It feels like it got away from me a little bit, but I feel like I pulled it together a little bit with the effects. Let me know what you think in the comments. Here we go.
never dominant, dominant with the CEO. No, I'm popping, get the head in my pocket, watch the rocket blow. 우리 걱정은 딱히 너도 빨리 look at me on the brow. Bygones be bygones, ain't never had no problems. That high road, we gon' walk over, cause icons be icons. What you gon' do? Looking good, looking fly, looking brand new. Unbelievable, 어림없거든, 어이없거든. You love it, when we pull up, know it's all on sight. We go like wow, 우린 killers, killers. Like wow, 우린 villains, villains. Hop with me, baby, whoa. Up like wow, can you feel it, feel it? Like wow, 우린 killers, killers. Like wow, 우린 villains, villains. High for me, baby, whoa. This is how we do it, we go copy till the arrow pop up. Copy, wanna be me, but you're never gonna dare. I'll eat it, my leftovers, what's left over. Like rain, come and get close, so we take over, now game over. Nobody do it like this, nobody do it like this. You never catch me slip, I switch it on with a flick of the wrist. Let bygones be bygones, I never had no problems. The high road, we gon' walk over, cause icons be icons. What you gon' do? Looking good, looking fly, looking brand new. Unbelievable, 어림없거든, 어이없거든. You love it, when we pull up, know it's all on sight. We go like wow, 우린 killers, killers. Like wow, 우린 villains, villains. Hop for me, baby, whoa. Up like wow, can you feel it, feel it? Like wow, 우린 killers, killers. Like wow, 우린 villains, villains. I'm going stateside, where I'll see you.
All right, let's see what we're working with.
I'm freezing outside.
I think I'm just going to get some drums going first to start out and to take it from there. Okay, let's just start here. This one. Just this one.
Yeah, you taking my control. I'm everything.
Okay, let's find a bass.
But you're nice, so I'll stay. Then I'm a rich girl, you say. When I'm treat me this way, all your boys out here to say. What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the guy that you're talking to.
Okay, let's see.
I've been abroad before, but I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I'll stay. Then I'm a rich girl, you say. When I'm treat
This can work. It feels a little ahead. Some of the timing is a little bit weird. That just shifted slightly when each section comes in, but I think I figured it out.
you can be my everything.
Okay, yes. Now let's figure out the verses. Let's just try some of the same bass in this little section. It's kind of a weird amount of time, but it's okay.
Outside, I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you.
This vocal timing is a bit off, so I'm gonna fix that. It's a bit ahead.
Outside, I'm freezing outside. I feel my skin tight.
I don't know, something like this. Okay, then this is gonna come again at the beginning.
I'm freezing outside.
Okay, timing is weird here.
Outside,
Okay, then this is repeating again.
it sounds insane, right? I'll take the same fight.
I think I'm gonna cut this break out and just push these together.
Get into you, yeah. You can be my everything.
This feels a bit behind.
You can be my everything.
I'm gonna find a pad to go on top of this, and maybe I'll put that in place in the verses.
I'm freezing outside. I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you.
Is it weird if we put in this little guitar? Let's clean that up.
Up at you. I tracked your blame right. You. It sounds outside. I feel my skin.
This is better. Okay, let's use this pad. Put a little pumper on this. I'm gonna do the same thing now. The pad's in the hook. Repeat this. Repeat this. Okay, and this I'm gonna put tremolator on. And I do some filtering on the bass. Start in the verse. Let's put a filter on this pad also. I need something else to lift in this last section. Let's find another synth. Okay, let's do that. That was easy. I think that gives it a little bit more movement. Yeah, I feel like this does it. I'm gonna make that in. Okay, I think my version is done. Let's take a listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, here we go.
I'm freezing outside. I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you. I tracked your plane ride for when you're in tonight. Tell me when is the next time I'll run into you? It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same flight. Wait at your bedside. I'll land right next to you. I'm going stateside, where I'll see you tonight. Tell me, how does a girl like me get into you? You can be my American. Is it right? I don't know. Yeah, you're taking my control. Never been abroad before, but I'm knocking through your door. Got your ways, so I stay. Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. All the boys out here the same. What can I say? What did I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. Maybe you can be my American. Boy, you can be my American. Why can't you say that you wanted to? I'm flying intercontinental with you. Maybe you can be my American. Boy, you can be my American.
All right, let's see what we're working with.
Tell me who I
I think I'm gonna just put some drums in to start out. That could be fun. Put this in here. Okay, we're gonna use these three.
Swallow it dry. You got a front seat and I. And I pointed blank. Crush and burn, girl, baby, swallow it dry.
All right, let's get a bass going. I believe we can do something kind of weird with this.
You got a front seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. More famous.
Okay, maybe it's a little bit weird, but I feel like it works. Let's find a synth to go on top of this bass and the hook. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna mess with this and see if I can make it work. it's just kind of like some weird texture stuff. Okay, let's figure out these verses. These are some weird chords. Okay, I think this can work, and then I can bring this pad into the hook and it'll tie it all together. And put these on a new track. Okay, and then I'll just put that on the hook sections.
I always wanted more.
Okay, I'm gonna put this little texture thing in here again, also with a filter. Bring the kick in here. It was clapping.
Just my one confession, it never was enough.
Okay, hold on. In this last section, I'm gonna duplicate this hi-hat and then shift it. Okay, my version is done. This feels a little different vibe from what I normally do, but I think it came out kind of cool. Let's take a listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, here we go.
Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence? Don't ask too many questions. That is my one suggestion. You know I keep it real. I live for the appeal.
Let's see what we're working with.
Never be your girl.
I think I want to start with a pad, which I don't normally do, but I think that will be a good foundation for this track, where we can have some softer moments in the verses and then really build to something bigger in the hook. That A flat is kind of weird, but I kind of like it. Let's start out with this. Okay, I like this. I'm going to try the same chord progression on a couple other presets. This is kind of interesting. Might be too much, but I want to see if I can add this other pad in as another layer on top of that and can take out the lower notes. Let's find the drums. Let's use this. We need some hats. Okay, let's find a bass. Yeah. Put a little bit of side chaining on this. Okay, I'm gonna mess with these pads a little bit more now that I have those parts in.
Isn't my life the sign I am?
I feel like this part doesn't need a lot, but definitely needs to be different than the rest. Let's try something in this cathedral pad. One more thing, just to give a little bit more variation through some of the different parts. I want to add arpeggiator. I think that's going to come in that little bridge section, very filtered, and then be more full. So I'm going to use the same chord progression, get a new serum track, put this up here. I want something kind of like sparkly, plinky. I don't know what the right word is, but let's see what I can find here. If you try an octave up. I want to add some distortion. Okay, then I think I want crystallizer. I'm gonna sidechain a little bit. I like the texture this is adding, but it does feel a little bit in the way. Okay, my version is done. I really like this song. This song is so cool. It's probably one of my favorites that I've heard from a new artist in a while. So I'm really excited to hear the original, but let's listen to my version first. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, here we go.
Thought it wasn't a problem until you started one. just don't wanna be alone. Cause every time we talk, you say it's my fault. 2 years have passed and I ain't thought of you at all. And for the record, baby, I'm the one that let you go. Took your number on my phone, so don't call me no more. And I moved on to something better, so just let it go. Cause you should know by now that I'll never be your girl. Ex on me. I'll never be your ex on me. Ex on me. Believe me, I'm that girl. Put an X on me. Just Tracy gave me X on me. X on me. Believe me, I'm that girl. No, 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 no. I'll never be your no, no, I'll never be your. There's something you need, something from me. Now I can see. Connection was lost. I can't believe we used to be. For the record, baby, I'm the one that let you go. Took your number on my phone, so don't call me no more. And I moved on to something better, so just let it go. Cause you should know by now that I'll never be your girl. Ex on me. I'll never be your ex on me. Ex on me. Believe me, I'm that girl. Put an X on me. Just Tracy gave me X on me. X on me. Believe me, I'm that girl. No, 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 I'll never be
If you made it this far, thanks for checking out the full series. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll post a link to the individual episodes and a playlist together below in case you want to check any of them out more in depth. And I'll be posting some of the standalone tracks over the course of the next few weeks. Otherwise, I'll be back in January with more new producer content. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.